Want to speak on some incredible stages, virtually or in person, and get paid to do so, even if you've never been paid to do it before? If so, then this video is for you.
Stan Pearson.
Stan Pearson II.
Stan Pearson II.
Stan Pearson did an amazing job.
Stanley, apparently, is
Stan Pearson was an amazing host.
Author and mindset consultant Stan Pearson is here, and mindset consultant Stan Pearson. Welcome.
We just heard the amazing Stan Pearson. We just had an amazing time listening to Stan speak.
Author and mindset consultant Stan Pearson. Stan, so happy you're here.
Yo, not gonna keep you all here long. I just want to throw something at you. The number one reason why you may not get paid to speak right now. Some people, you're tuned in, you're on the edge of your seat. This is going to be something that's going to be so simple that you're going to be frustrated that I had to tell you this. The number one reason why people don't get paid to speak is because, drum roll please, because they don't ask to be paid. You don't ask. You don't put yourself out there. You, sometimes because you're nice, because you love your message, because you love what you do, because you want to change lives, you just volunteer your services and you never create the expectation of payment. That stops today. Now, there are ways, times, and opportunities where you will donate your speaking services, where you will solve problems for a removal of your fee. That will happen. However, there are some ways where you can lightly ask or nudge and let some people know that you are paid to solve the problems that you do solve because you do it so well. And you do it from here and you do it from here. And when you present that in a particular way, people will be happy to pay you or find a way to pay you in some way, shape, or form, and not just an exposure, which is worth something, but you have to decide how much it's worth to you. Now, you're thinking, Stan, how do I ask to be paid for something? I want to begin to create expectation from the very beginning, and there are different ways to do that. Some people will say, don't do that. Other people say, that's a great idea. You have to find what's most comfortable for you, because different strokes for different folks and different opportunities will require you use different language. Now, if you've never been paid to speak before, there are some things you can do right away. You can create an investment sheet. I don't call them cost sheets. I don't call them fee sheets. I call them my investment sheet. And I send those with 3 different options of payment. I have my diamond level, I have my platinum level, and I have my gold level. And there are different expectations within every level. There are times, full day, half day, 45-minute plus 15-minute Q&A. This includes mental flight school. This includes books. This includes me just showing up and rocking your world like I know I can and will, while still giving maximum impact to your audience. You might also say, do you have a budget for the event? Now, that's not asking what the budget is, but when you do say, do you have a budget for the event? They know then that they will need to find a way to pay you, or that money is going to be discussed. Another question, and again, this can be controversial to some, not to others, is asking, hey, what's your budget for the event? Now, sometimes event planners do not like that, especially my primary market. I speak in the college market. Sometimes that is frowned upon to ask what the budget is. But I want to say, if you're a higher ed professional and you're watching this video right now, good speakers do not want to take advantage of you. They just don't want to be lowballed. So when a speaker's asking you, what's your budget range? They literally are asking you just to be transparent because they want to be as transparent as possible. However, this is where your investment sheet comes into play, speakers. You want to make sure that you have your investment sheet there and hand it to them in good faith so they know that you all are going to match. And then from there could be some negotiating. Most speakers do not get the fee that they ask for. Sometimes they negotiate down, they meet in the middle, they work something out. But if you are offering something of amazing value. Again, there's the package of all day. You get books, you get the experiences, you get ebooks on top of physical books, you get access to different courses. Then that is something more valuable that you can charge more for. See, understand that part of the reason why you haven't gotten paid yet is because you haven't asked someone to pay you. Create your system to be paid, and it's okay to be paid for what you're good at. It always reminds me of the Joker. It's one of my favorite quotes in the movie. The Joker said, "Never do something for free that you're good at." Something like that, right? It's okay. Sometimes people make you feel guilty sharing a message. Your message is important. Your message is going to save lives. Your message is going to help transform people in their life's experiences. Your message is going to help people. It's going to help someone become a better person. Why shouldn't you get paid for that? You go to a restaurant, go there, you want to be fed. You pay them to feed you. These are verbal, emotional, intellectual messages. This is intellectual property that you have gained, provided, researched, and you're sharing it sometimes with strangers and new friends. You should absolutely be paid to do that. But obviously, if you're someone that's learning from me or being coached by me, I want you to be able to do it the right way. But leaving this conversation right now, I want you all to remember this. Again, the number one reason why people do not get paid to speak, or why maybe you haven't been paid to speak yet, is because you haven't asked to be paid yet. But that changes now. Some homework that you might have is create your investment sheet. I call it investment sheet because that's what you do when you hire me. You're investing. You're investing in your team. You're investing in me. You're trusting me with your audience, and that means a lot to me. And I let my clients know that I appreciate them and thank them for trusting me, because there are two things you don't get back: your money, even though it's money back guarantee, but I always deliver. Number two, your time. Time is absolute. The time will fly by with you, but you can never get that back. So make sure people are happy not just to pay you, but they're happy to spend time with you. They deserve the best, so give them your best. Charge what you're comfortable charging, but be able to back that up with value, with service, with everything that you've promised them and more. Over-deliver. Over-deliver. And watch more and more people want to get close to you, to invest in you, to help not only change their lives, but your life as well. I hope this was helpful for you. But again, remember, what's the number one reason that people don't get paid to speak? Lock in your message and begin to ask. Ask that people invest in you to help change the lives that they want you to change. That being said, remember 24/7, 365 and 1-4 days a year that you're good, you're great, and you are absolutely worth it. But you already knew that. If you didn't, then I am here to remind you. And if nothing more, don't just listen to this. Go, "Oh, that was cool." Put this into practice. Because what? Effort on fire beats knowledge on ice. This is Dan Pearson II. You heard it here first, y'all.